first YouTube video, and it's going to be about my experience at MEPS. So, the day I had to go to MEPS, well, my recruiter picked me up from home. We drove to the recruiting station. We got to MEPS. No, wait. Going too fast. All right, so he picked me up. I got my information as far as my paperwork and everything. He took me to the hotel, which is in Maryland, Columbia, and actually went in there, gave them my paperwork and everything. They was basically telling me stuff as far as like times to be back in the room. They were saying I can leave, go to Columbia Mall. Basically, just saying I didn't have to stay inside of the hotel. So what I did was I checked in, gave them my information, my ID, different information that they needed. It was people downstairs, but I got there like real late, so I didn't really feel like talking to nobody. I was like, deuces. Went to my room. You're going to be sharing a room with someone else that's joining the military. It doesn't matter what branch. They don't really set you up with the same person, like your same branch that you're going into. So after that, I actually left, went to Columbia Mall for a little bit. I had a friend in Columbia, so we went, chilled out, got pizza and stuff. I came back around about 7. They actually feed you dinner there. The dinner wasn't too bad. I forgot what I ate. I ate dinner. I ate like a cheeseburger or something and some fries. I really didn't even eat it. Like, I was there by myself, so I ate it pretty quick. Like, I didn't really eat it for real. But anyway, after I got done eating, I went back downstairs. Started talking to people, saying what military branch they was going into, different things like that. They had a pool table down there, game systems. It's a gym facility that you can go to, and it's also a swimming pool. But I ain't go swimming. My recruiter was like, "Don't go swimming, because if you get word in your ear or something like that, it can mess up your testing for MEPS tomorrow." So I didn't go swimming. Talked to a couple different people, seeing what branch they was going into and different things like that. So after that, it was around like 9 something going on 10. We have to be in the rooms at 10. So I got in the room at 10. My roommate was in there. He was kind of cool. Like, I ain't really talk to him too much about anything like that for real, but he was joining the Army. He seemed pretty cool and everything like that. So they told us that we had to wake up at 4. We were going to be getting a call at 4 o'clock. So, mind you, it's like 11 o'clock now. He was watching TV, talking and different stuff like that. So then I look over. I'm in the bed all comfortable. You know, the pillows all soft in the hotel. I look over. He on the phone like, "Yeah, hello?" So he was on the phone for a grip. Like, I could not go to sleep. I was too mad. But he finally went to sleep. They called the phone like exactly like 4 o'clock. We woke up. I think we had to be at MEPS at like, don't take me on this one, but we had to be at MEPS in the morning. I know that for a fact. We was at MEPS in the morning. We woke up, ate breakfast. Everybody ate breakfast inside the hotel. They called our name. We got on a bus, rode to MEPS. We went to MEPS. We were standing in the line. We were standing like this. Before the MEPS doors even open, it was just like, take everything out of your pocket, your phone, your watches, basically anything that's going to be when you go through metal detector. You don't want anything. So we did that. When you get inside of MEPS, you basically put your stuff in a locker, lock it up. Nobody can take it. You just lock it up. So then after that, you go to the front desk, get your fingerprint, leave from getting your fingerprint, go to the liaison office, which inside of MEPS they have the Navy, the Army, Air Force, all different types of branches as far as your liaison office. That's where you go to get your information as far as to get the whole process rolling. So after that, you actually leave from there, your liaison office with your paperwork, and you basically sit down in a room with everybody else, fill out a lot of paperwork. Basically paperwork saying like doctor stuff, like do you be getting like headaches all the time and different things like that. You also filled out information about tattoos, which was a lot because I have a lot of tattoos. So you just filling out a lot of paperwork. Like that whole morning you're filling out a lot of paperwork. That's it, like just a lot of paperwork. So another thing is MEPS basically their job is to, like, their job is basically to find anything that they can find to basically disqualify you from joining the military. So like everything is no. Like everything is no. You don't want to say yes to nothing. Like say if you get headache, like say if you got allergies, but they're seasonal, and they ask you, do you have allergies? No. Like just no, 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 no. They just trying to find a way to disqualify you. So after that whole thing or whatever, after you sit there, fill out all your paperwork and everything, that's when you start getting into everything far as this is gonna be a long day. But all your exams, like you gotta take the drug test for them. You gotta do like physical type stuff far as like they had us all like stripped down, get naked. Like it was only boys in the room for real. It's a big old room. There's different things that we got to do, like exercises, just to see if we can do them, like duck walk, different stuff like that. It's pretty easy. You just gotta really sit there and listen. That's really about it. They draw your blood. Got a hearing test and a vision test. They all pretty simple. They ain't nothing hard. So it's pretty easy. Then like all the way at the end, they basically send you back to the doctor that's inside of MEPS. Not really a doctor, but I'm not sure where she was. But they basically send you in there to drop them boxes. Like you dropping them boxes, you feel me? Straight dropping your shit. Turn around, and basically what they do is she just asking you questions while you're still in there, as far as like typical regular questions like that and stuff. Remember, say no. So you're in there basically, and she's asking you questions, dropping your boxes. It's a female doctor in there, but it's also it's a male in there also. Just basically making sure, I guess, everything is alright, nothing happened. Blah, 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 blah. She tell you turn around, you pull down your boxes, and she like check you. Like I don't think she like it wasn't like a physical, like she didn't say like cough or nothing like that. She just checked you real quick, pulled your pants back up, got up out of there real quick. Peace. Got up out of there. Then it's just like different things that you gotta do that whole morning. It takes so long because there's so many people. So you just going step by step on your list. They check it, write the initial down saying that you did it and everything was okay. After that, I just remember sitting there for a long time, just a lot of sitting down and waiting, sitting down and waiting, sitting down and waiting. After you get everything done, you go up to not the front desk. It's another front desk that's in the back where you're doing all of the exams and stuff like that. Believe they get your fingerprint again. After you're done with that, they basically tell you you're all done. You go all in the back room to the office, sit down with someone. He basically checks and makes sure everything's done. He gives you your paperwork, and he tells you you're basically done. You go back to your liaison office. This is where you basically pick your rate. The rate is your job. You pick the job that you want to do. But it also depends on your ASVAB score. So depending on your ASVAB score is depending on what kind of rate and jobs you can pick inside whatever branch you want to go into. So with me, I'm joining reserve. So with me, I scored a 42 on the ASVAB, which is
Alright, so right here, my mother just walked in at this point. So yeah, that's all it was. Alright, back to the video. Let's get it. You know what I mean?
all right. So after I did, where was I at? Oh yeah, you pick your rate, which is your job, whatever branch you want to join. They didn't have a job that I wanted to pick, but say if they did have a job that you wanted to pick, you basically sit there and you wait. Then you actually swear in that same day. I didn't get to swear in. Still didn't get to swear in. I'm actually still waiting for a rate. But you basically swear in. I'm not sure how that whole thing go because I didn't get to do it. But after you swear in, I believe you get a contract. You sign a contract and everything. After you're done swearing, and they basically give you a date to come back to MEPS, to basically get on a bus and go to the airport and get shipped to wherever your boot camp is going to be. So that's really it about MEPS. Like, it was a cool experience. Like, everybody was pretty chill for real inside of the hotel. But that's what I want to talk about my first video, because that was the first thing I did. Have any questions or anything, just comment or ask me on Instagram in my DMs, which I will post. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another video when I get to go back to MEPS and select my rate. You feel me? You know what I mean?